Welcome to Season 2, Episode 15 of Anchor News Now. I'm Carter Burke.
And I'm Tyler Burke. Last week, our Shore Gals took on the Lorraine Titans in Round 1 of the playoffs. They jumped to a huge lead of 18-2 early in the first quarter and never let that lead go. The Shore Gals won with a final score of 62-31 and will continue in Round 2 next week. Stay tuned for the next game and good luck to our Shore Gals and the rest of the season.
Emilie's Coffee Shop has been open for a while now, and last week Emma Cayetan and Ava Shieldwatcher had the opportunity and go check it out. Let's see how it's doing.
Hey guys, it's Emma
and Ava with Anchor News Now.
And today we're going to be reviewing Emilie's Coffee.
Emilie's Coffee is a new Avon Lake coffee shop that's all the rage recently.
And she's even an Avon Lake alumni.
We're going to get started with the drinks. We each got a drink and we each got 2 food items. So we're going to be reviewing them for everyone today. So what did you get to drink, Emma?
I got the sugar cookie latte. And you?
I got the strawberry hibiscus spritz.
That's really good.
Yeah, mine's really good too.
Like,
what would you rate it out of 10?
Like a 9.
Yeah, mine, I'd probably say a 9 too.
All right, now let's do food. We got toast and we got pastries. Those are the 2 like big things.
I got a Rice Krispie treat.
And I got a chocolate croissant.
So we're each gonna try a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So let's start with your croissant. That's like a 10. It's so good.
I would say like an 8 just because the chocolate isn't like melted.
Well, that's because we've been waiting to eat it.
Well,
it's really good.
It is really good.
Okay, now for the Rice Krispie treat.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. That's good. I would say like a 9. It tastes like homemade.
Yeah, it does taste homemade. I'd say probably like an 8. It's lacking a little bit of sweetness, but it's really good.
Okay.
So you start.
So I got the avocado toast, which is very popular at the coffee shop. And Ava, what did you get?
It's called the shimmery toast. It just has butter and cinnamon on it.
All right, so should we like... I think it's good just because I like avocado toast. It's lacking like a little bit of flavor, but overall, I think I would give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay. Now I'm gonna try mine. I think it's really good. The cinnamon and the butter are just a really great flavor, and whatever toast they use is really crispy, which is good.
It's good.
I'd give it like a 9. It's really yummy, especially for picky eaters like myself. I like that they have the option to get something plain like this.
Yeah.
So overall, we really recommend Emilie's Coffee. I think it has something for everyone, and it's really tasty.
Yeah, overall, it's definitely a good place to go, and I think it's pretty affordable, and it's right here in Avon Lake, so it's really close and easy to get to. Well, I'm Emma.
And I'm Ava.
And we're with Anchor News now, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for watching.
A solar eclipse is happening very soon right here in Avon Lake. The event is occurring on April 8th. Let's hear more about this from our reporters Jake Zick and Carter Burke.
Avon Lake is one of the best places in the world to watch the upcoming solar eclipse. The U.S. only gets a solar eclipse around every 20 years, and that doesn't mean that Avon Lake could even see it. Avon Lake is estimated to have around 1 million people coming into our city to watch this eclipse. The normal size of our city is only 25,000 residents, so this will be a massive change for a couple of days when everybody comes into town. As of right now, there are people coming into town from at least 22 different states and multiple different countries as well. April 6th and April 7th, the city will host an Eclipse Eve, which is going to be a really big festival. There will also be a first and only Eclipse 5K run on the 7th. There will be a huge watch party for everybody at the Avon Lake Memorial Stadium the day of the eclipse. There will be over a dozen food trucks plus multiple activities for all ages. The 8th is the day that the eclipse is set to happen in Avon Lake. We hope to see you at one of the eclipse activities soon. Do you like movies? Well, our new podcast is just for you. Here's a small look at Gabe and McKenna's weekly movie podcast that you can find here on the channel or over on Spotify.
The rules are simple.
Every week, we watch a new movie.
Then, we discuss it.
Welcome to
Weekly Cinema.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first episode of our official new podcast, Weekly Cinema. I am your host, Gabe Late, here with my co-host,
McKenna Coleman.
Hi. Welcome to this new podcast. We're very excited about this. We're going to try and do some really cool things with this. And of course, it has its own gimmick and everything because we want to follow along a cool template so you can know what to expect every week. And we can have some fun with this, right? Every week, we're going to choose a new movie to watch. And that following week, we are going to talk about that movie that we watched.
This week is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, we're starting with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, directed by Quentin Tarantino, mainly because we are starting with our first episode and we don't have a previous episode to start off and go off of. I give it a 7.5 out of 10, and I give it a thumbs up. I highly recommend it.
I think I'd give it a solid 9.5. It's a great film. I absolutely adore Quentin Tarantino's films. Great director. He definitely has his style, and I think that's something every great director has.
What's some highlights?
I definitely like the style of the movie, the filmography of it. It's just, again, like you said, it shows the raw human nature. I really enjoy the raw emotion it brings out of people.
You know, on the other hand,
I'm going to go into my dislikes.
What did you dislike about the movie, McKenna?
I'm going to bring back what you said way earlier. I kind of do dislike the pacing. I think it goes a little slow.
Okay.
For sure. But it's a great film. I don't mean to to hate on it or anything.
Of course.
But the pacing, that's a turnoff for me in some films, is how slow some films can go. I don't have that type of attention span.
Yeah. It has a big build-up, that's for sure. I
loved it. I loved it when he walked off. I thought, what the heck is he gonna go grab? What the heck is he doing? And then he brought back the flamethrower.
Oh, it's so great.
When was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood set? What time period? Was it 2077, 1969, 1957, or 1945?
I know this one. I know it's not the 40s or 50s, obviously, because there was not. This was in the movie. It was talking about the Nazis' pictures and stuff that they did, and this was the time of hippies. So I know it wasn't anywhere near that. And what was the first one you gave me? What was the first year?
2077.
Definitely not that. So I'm gonna say 1969 for sure. Yeah.
Because the thing is, I don't picture Tarantino ever making a movie so far in the future.
Yeah.
Like, God.
No.
Where will we be in 2077?
No, yeah. I don't think he's not want to do that. To see a future, a picture set in the future by Quentin Tarantino would be...
No.
It would be a ride.
Have you gone to any Avon Lake basketball games lately?
Yeah, they've been so exciting, and we're catching a lot of fire right now.
Yeah, and now we even got a chance to sit down and interview Coach Smith himself to get a closer look at the team's recent success with myself, Tyler Burke. Welcome back. Today we're here with Coach Smith for our Talking X's and O's segment. Coach, thank you for being with us.
For having me.
First question is, for those who haven't been following, how has the season been going?
It's been a pretty good year so far. We've got 11 wins. We played some really good games so far. We got a good big win on Tuesday versus Normandy, which is kind of setting us up for our game on Friday against Avon.
And with Avon as the topic, you've already beat them once this year, and you haven't lost to them in the last 4 games that we've played them. So what is the key to beating them again in the last game of the season?
You know, I think the key to beating, an Avon team is kind of how we treat it. Is we don't try to make it anything special or bigger than it actually is. Go in and play the game, and if we take care of our business and do what we're supposed to do, we'll be fine. It's going to be a big rivalry game, going to be a big crowd, and the records of the teams really don't matter. And if you just go ahead and if you do what you're supposed to do, you'll be successful. And that's been pretty good for us the last 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And with the playoffs right around the corner after the Avon game, what is it that is going to hopefully give a deep run for the team?
What I think is going to be really important for us is the fact that we're getting better every day and every week. We were a younger team at the beginning of the year. We weren't very experienced, and some of our younger guys are starting to figure out what it means to play varsity basketball now, and being able to add those to our good senior group, that we're starting to figure some things out and people are understanding their roles, and if we can do that, I think we can have a successful run of the tournament.
Mm-hmm. And speaking off the court and out of practices, how important would you say it is for the team to have a good team chemistry on and off the court?
I think it's extremely important. I think the guys that get together and enjoy being around each other play well together. They'll share the basketball. They understand that they don't care who gets the glory as long as we win. And if you have a really good group of guys that are tight off the floor, I think that really helps on the floor.
And while you did say team chemistry is very important, what role would you say that leadership plays in the team?
I think it's a big importance, and I think it's always important to have good senior leaders, and I think that's something we've had this year. We've got a good group of seniors, senior leadership to teach the younger guys how it's supposed to be done, how we're supposed to practice every day, how we're supposed to watch film and get ready, and teach them so that when they become seniors, it's their job to now teach the younger guys. And I think that's really important. And as I said, this year I think we've had a great group of seniors that have been able to show the younger guys the right way to play.
All right, thank you, Coach. And that wraps up our segment of Talking X's and O's.
has been the area code for Lorain County for the last 30 years.
But starting March 1st, new cell phone customers can expect to see a change in their phone numbers. Our own Anchor News reporter, Jackson Reith, has the details.
Within areas around Cleveland, there will be a change in the area code for new telephone numbers. This change will be in effect all the way from Lorain County to Ashtabula County. Starting March 1st, all new phone numbers will be starting with a 436 instead of the usual 440. People that already have the 440 number will not be affected, though. The reason for this change is that there will be a shortage of 440 numbers used already. When using the new 436, phone numbers will start at the beginning and there will not be a change anytime soon. For more information, ask your phone provider.
What was your favorite Super Bowl commercial?
Definitely Kanye's commercial.
Kanye had an ad?
Sure did. And Amanda Duffy and Chloe Beckler are here to explain the reason why.
Kanye West had a Super Bowl ad?
Kanye West supposedly bought a 30-second Super Bowl ad for $7 million, but claimed he didn't have enough for the actual commercial.
Kanye then proceeds to record the commercial on his phone with no further editing.
The ad played at some point after the halftime show during the Super Bowl.
The ad was about Kanye promoting his own shoe brand called Yeezys on the website Yeezy.com.
Turns out, everything on his website changed their price to $20.
With some of his items being originally $200, which caused Kanye to earn almost $19 million overnight.
Honestly, I'd say that's pretty impressive. What's that behind us?
But the idea is, I want you to go to Yeezy.com, Yeezy.
Right. Well, that's all for us.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember, you can watch this episode and many more on our YouTube channel with new episodes every week.
And be sure to subscribe for more Anchor News Now. Signing off is Carter Berg.
And I'm Tyler Berg. Stay classy, Avon Lake.